Today, we're diving into a company that's taking on the absolute chaos of logistics. And their big idea? It's all about turning your supply chain from a daily headache into your biggest competitive advantage. And they're doing it with a special kind of AI, one that thinks like a chess grandmaster. No, really, just think about that for a second. What if every single decision, where to put that pallet, which truck to load next, wasn't just a reaction? What if it was the mathematically perfect move for what's coming hours or even days down the line? That's the huge promise we're going to unpack today. Let's be real, for anyone in operations, this slide is just Tuesday. It's a mad dash against time, right? You're juggling delays, last-minute priority shifts, and just mind-boggling complexity. It feels a lot less like a well-oiled machine and more like barely controlled chaos. So, that brings us to the big puzzle of modern logistics. How on earth do you take all that daily chaos and actually flip it? How do you turn it from this huge liability into a real, genuine opportunity? This quote just nails it. A supply chain isn't A to B to C. It's this messy, tangled web. Millions of tiny little decisions are being made every single day, and every one of them sends ripples through the whole system. The problem is, most of the software out there was built for straight lines, not for these dynamic, totally unpredictable webs. All right, so if the old way is broken, what's the new way to win? Well, it's about a completely new strategy, one that stops just reacting to the chaos and starts actually mastering it with some seriously intelligent optimization. And this, right here, is the core mission of the company we're looking at, Dynamacs. The whole point isn't just to make a warehouse run, a little bit better. It's to totally transform the entire supply chain, taking it from being a massive drain on your budget to being your secret weapon. So the big question is, how does it actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the AI engine that's making all this happen, because it really does tackle the logistics puzzle from a completely different angle. The secret sauce here is something called game theory. Now, that might sound super academic, but here's what it means in the real world. The system literally acts like that chess grandmaster for your supply chain. It's not just finding an empty shelf for a pallet. It's calculating how putting it right there is going to affect truck loading times 2 hours from now, making sure every single move is the most strategic one for the entire operation. For you, the customer, the whole process is surprisingly simple. First, the system just plugs right into the software you're already using, like your warehouse management system. Easy. Then its AI brain gets to work, running millions of what-if scenarios to find the absolute best path forward. And finally, it gives you that plan and keeps updating it, constantly, in real time. It's not some static report you get once a day. It's a living, breathing optimization engine. Okay, a great idea is one thing, but does it work? The results are what really matter. So let's look at the proof because, honestly, the performance data here is pretty staggering. 100%. That's their conversion rate from a trial run to a full-on paying customer. I mean, a number like that is almost unheard of. It tells you that when companies try this, the value isn't just theoretical. It's immediate, it's obvious, and it's something they can't live without. And that incredible customer satisfaction, well, it's fueling some absolutely explosive growth. You can see it right here in the chart. They've already hit 5 times year-over-year growth, and they are well on their way to hitting that 7 times target by the end of the year. This kind of momentum is built on one thing: happy customers getting real results. So what's the big picture here? Where is all this heading? The vision for Dynamacs isn't just to sell you a piece of software. It's to become a core strategic partner for any company trying to figure out the future of logistics. And just look at how fast they've moved. They were founded in late 2021, and within 2 years, they were already live and delivering value on customer sites. Now they're in this massive growth phase, building key partnerships, and it's all pointing towards one clear goal: building the autonomous supply chain of the future. And that's not just some slick marketing line. For their customers, it's a pretty good description of what they're already getting to experience every day. Which brings it all back to one final question for you. After seeing the insane complexity, the elegant solution, and the hard proof, you really have to ask yourself, is your operation just going to keep reacting? Or is it ready to make its winning move?